What's happening, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about Ronda Rousey.
It's cry baby,
Ronda Rousey recently had sentiments that she feels like if she ever returns to the MMA landscape, she would get booed by the fans. Basically feels like nobody likes her. People are not giving her a fair shake. She feels like she sacrificed a lot for the sport and gets unwarranted hate. In a nutshell, pretty much that's how she feels. My response to that, and I'm not trying to be mean or get on Ronda, but get over yourself. A lot of that hate she brought on herself by A, being a sore loser, B, having a piss poor attitude, C, being a sore loser, D, being unlikable. There were instances in Ronda's career where she came off humble, cool and nice, and when she gave off that energy, the fans liked her. But for the most part, for most of her career, she came off as intolerable, like a spoiled toddler. Now, as far as like Ronda Rousey, her impact in the mixed martial arts landscape, I believe she did a lot. She put women's MMA on the map. She was the face of women's mixed martial arts, very dominant, although there's an argument that the competition she faced wasn't up to scratch. Because present day, yes, I believe there are more complete female mixed martial artists for sure. But at the time, those are the opponents that were given to her. You can't really knock her for being dominant in a shallow pool. It is what it is. She still was dominant. Became an absolute superstar, no doubt about that. But no accountability, being delusional in her abilities and skill sets. Like when you're not honest with yourself where you're lacking, you can never improve. And she was clearly lacking in the striking department. Ground game, top notch. She was an absolute beast. She gets a hold of you, is pretty much a wrap. But she had such a blatant hole in the stand-up. She always looked clunky. She looked uncomfortable. I never understood how Joe Rogan, an experienced martial artist himself, sipped the Kool-Aid like that and said that her striking is world class. Really, Joe? I know he talks about it now that he was flat out wrong, but at the time I couldn't believe he had those sentiments. Holly Holm exposed her badly. That was a vicious knockout. If Ronda Rousey can't take you down and you have better stand-up, you were going to piece her up. She suffered the same fate when she fought Amanda Nunes. That fight ended more savagely. And I think that fight pretty much gave Ronda like PTSD. That's why she couldn't come back. She didn't want to suffer another embarrassing defeat like that. And I honestly can't blame her. Because if you're not willing to be honest with yourself and improve your weaknesses, she would have came back and the same thing would have happened again. But Ronda came off as stubborn, didn't take responsibility or accountability for her losses, where she was lacking, came off as a sore loser, excuse maker, and that crap didn't resonate with the fans at all. That's why she got all that hate. That's why the fans turned on her. They said like her career, her championship was given to her on a silver platter. They started scrutinizing the level of competition she faced, scrutinizing her legacy. Some of it is warranted, some of it's like a little harsh. She still was a superstar. She still made a really big mark. I say she's a legend in my book, Hall of Famer, and she contributed a lot to the sport. But it's mind-boggling how she has this attitude of victimhood when she brought all of that on herself. Like I know she's at odds with Joe Rogan for speaking the truth. And again, that ties into her not accepting any kind of constructive criticism, zero accountability on her end. So yeah, if she comes back with that victimhood attitude, she definitely will get booed. But guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about Ronda Rousey's comments? What do you think about her sentiments as far as like how the fans treat her? Do you think she's playing the victim? Do you think she has valid points? Want to read your thoughts? Thanks for listening or watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.